Amy, this is The Opinionated Woman, and welcome to 2021. That's so strange to say. It's so strange to say, but let's hope that this year goes off better than last year, though I don't think, I don't think it's gonna, fix like that, like a lot of people are hoping. But anyways, I am here today to do a video that I never thought I'd be able to do. I'm doing a book haul. I don't buy a lot of books, just doesn't fit in with my budget, and I've also got a lot of books on my shelves that I haven't read yet. So I went obviously I had Christmas time, so I've got 2 books here from Christmas. The pile's sitting right here, you can't see, haha. Oh, bingo wing, no, not bingo wing. So I got 2 that are Christmas presents, and then I had the pleasure to stay with my aunt Julie for the Christmas period, and she works for a publisher. So she is always so kind and says whatever books you want to see, any books that stand out to you, you can borrow them, no problem. So most of the stack is courtesy of her, so thank you very much, Julie. Keeping my channel going. So let's get started. The first one I got for Christmas was Conversation with Friends by Sally Rooney. I read Normal People at the end of last year, end-ish of last year. So obviously I've been wanting to read this one. It's another one that's like a good character study. Another one set in Ireland, which I love. As you know, I like to go into books as blind as possible. I just know that I like this style of writing. I know her writing can be like a love-hate thing, but I am in the love category. I love a good delving into people's relationships, even if it means there's not much plot. And look, it has a step back. I've never had a book with a step back. That's super cool. My sibling would tease the crap out of me about that. Anyway, book number 2 is Spring by Ali Smith. So this is one of her seasonal quartet that she's been writing. I've got Autumn, and yes, this is Spring. This one I think covers, as far as covers the, I think it covers Brexit. I think there's something of, yes, I found the Brexit word. So that's the period she wrote this one around, so I'm excited to read that. She is so complex and challenging and interesting to read from, so I feel like I'm learning a little bit more every time I read from Ali Smith. So yes, this is a great one. So those are the 2 that I got for a gift, but the next ones are all from my lovely aunt, or borrowed from my lovely aunt. So I usually read a newer book, an older book, old, borrowed, new. So old book, a borrowed book, and a new book. I ran out of borrowed books because I'd read all of my brother's books and all of the previous lot of books that I borrowed from my aunt, so now I have a borrowed stack. Haha. So the first one is Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami, translated by, because they don't have the damn translators on the covers, Philip Gabriel. So I've been put off reading Murakami ever since I watched a reading vlog by Matthew Sharappa about Killing Commentatore. And a couple of the things that he said about it in there, I was like, oh, I'm not sure. But you know what? I didn't have to pay money for this. I can give it a go. And apparently it's weird as shit. And I am all for books that are weird as shit. So we'll see how we go with that one. There's no point in me reading the back because the back doesn't make sense. So that's great. That's fine with me. The second one is another one on my Matthew Sharappa translated train. And this is Piece of After Mother by Kyung-Sook Shin, translated by, I wrote this down so that I would be smooth, and then I'm not being smooth, Chi-Young Kim. So this is another author I don't know much about. I just know Matthew Sharappa has spoken a lot about her, and it's Korean fiction. And I have not read a lot of Asian translated works. I've not read a lot of translated works as it is. I've been really trying to diversify my reading when it comes to, people who have different life experiences to me, different skin colors, different, living in different locations, and writing in different languages. So luckily, Julie had a lot of these for me to pull on for now. So I've read the back, it sounds very interesting, so we'll see about this one. I mean, all of these you'll sort of find out because I am intending to do reading vlogs as soon as normality has come. My mom is staying with us right now, so as soon as normality happens, this is the guy. Then I have another translated classic. This is translated by Gregory Rabassa, and it is 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. she had a whole set of this guy, and I've still never read one of his books. And so many people say, you know, he's a classic. Has he won the Nobel Prize? I don't know. Who cares about prizes? Anyway, he sounds like someone that I need to read, so I'm gonna. So I'm excited to give it a go because I've got absolutely no idea what to expect, and that is my favorite way to read. I've just got 2 more left. The penultimate one is My Grandmother Sends Her Regards and Apologies by Fredrik Backman. I've read A Man Called Uwe from him before and absolutely loved it. So many people talk about Fredrik Backman, so as soon as I saw another one on my aunt's shelves, I was like, right, I'm in there. I love his style of writing. This is also translated. It's translated from Swedish from Koch. And yeah, so I've got a bunch of translated fiction here, which is absolutely right up my alley. And I love his style of writing. I've, again, no idea what it's about. I'm not going to look, but I'll let you know as I go. I'm pretty excited for this one. And then the final one is a chunky star. City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. I've never read Elizabeth Gilbert before. I didn't get on the Eat, Pray, Love train because it's going to sound mean. I really don't mind if you like Eat, Pray, Love. That is all personal taste. It is a me thing. But the whole white woman goes to an exotic land to find herself, I'm a little bit over that kind of story. Like, fucking deal with your problems, woman. Don't have to run off anyway. I'm going on a rant. City of Girls apparently is really great. My mom recommended it. I saw it on her shelves and I was like, you know what, let me give it a go. But then when I opened it, I'm not going to show you the hardcover because it's kind of cuck. This is a naked hardback though. Oh, pretty. The naked hardback of this is ugly, but she let me borrow a signed, personalized signed copy. Julie, why? Why did you let me borrow this? I will take care of it as much as I can, but you are very trusting and kind. Alrighty, that is all. I'm coming here to interrupt. I'm sorry if you can see washing back there. I filmed this video, started putting away my washing, and then realized I left out a book. So luckily I was watching the video back. So the other book that I've borrowed from my aunt, my hair's doing a funny thing. Oh, that's even worse. The final book that I borrowed from my aunt was Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I know this is a booktube darling, so many people have spoken about it, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, well, you know what, this is a sign to give it a go. It's beautiful proof copy. So this isn't an ARC, so that like influencers would get. This is what people in the publishing industry get. So it's an unedited proof, so you can't quote from here or sell it on or anything like that. So it doesn't have the proper cover, but it just has this gorgeous gilded moth across here. So yes, I've just started that. I'm about 65 pages in, and I'm enjoying it so far. I have mentioned in a few of my other videos that I struggle with stress dreams, so things based around dreams are very interesting to me, and this is good so far. So yes, that's all I wanted to come and interrupt. Back to me 20 minutes ago. That is my first book haul of BookTube ever. So I'm really excited to get into those. I'm really excited for any plans that I don't have any specific plans for my reading, but I'm going to be doing another video with like my December wrap up and a couple of stats and looking at my shelves and seeing what progress I've made when I've been reading during the lockdown with no access to other books. So we'll see how that goes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe hit a like and hit a little subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, be kind to yourself, be kind to other people, wear a mask, and I'll see you next time.